Yeah. Come on, get on that ass real quick one time. 144, baby.
They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, me a whole car. You ain't know they call me.
Yeah, man, we give y'all a I know, right? Brother, you mind we give you a flyer as well? Sure. Hey, we went to Israelite school. We just out here giving people flyers, letting them know we in the damn. Hey, if you got any questions, though, please call us. Everything, website, all of that. Like I said, pork is like, okay, you already.
My name is actually Jacob.
Okay. Okay.
But I've been to the motherland.
All right. I understand.
Okay. So we can get into it, but I gotta go get his mom.
Well, we're very easy to talk to. We're not confrontational. So please, at any time, if you have any questions, please feel free to give a call.
Oh man,
we would love it. We're just trying to get with people, let them know we're in the area. That's all.
No, I appreciate that. I really do. That makes it feel good. You have to say that nowadays. You're like, no man, we ain't confrontational. Man, but I gotta get him.
Yeah, we would never try to force anything on anybody. Yeah.
And I went right before COVID, 2019. It opened my eyes.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you just real quick. What is your thoughts on black people as a whole in this nation right now?
Woo! See, I'm from Baltimore.
Are you? Well, okay then. That says a lot. Okay.
I know our history there. I'm 9th generation of the Roman.
Okay.
Been here for a minute. Cotton fields on that side. But yeah, man, our status currently, it's not what it could be. Yeah. But we still have got a lot of legacy. We got a lot of legacy roots that we should water.
Exactly. Yeah.
Put it that way.
Okay.
Hey, what time is it?
Yeah, no. Go do your thing. Yeah. All right. So I just gotta slip it in there right fast.
Majority, I just wish we talked about this today. How the slave mentality is. It was really to make us fight against each other.
Right.
And so, and we were talking about that today because we was standing in somebody mean mugging. Why black people drive by and mean mugging?
Right.
Because that's the mentality that slavery did.
Exactly.
You know, they tore us down instead of building. Now we don't even know how to build each other.
No.
We jealous and hate.
Yeah.
Why? Yeah. This my brother, regardless.
Exactly.
And so that's what the white folks do. They want us to hate. And I was talking one day, right?
So would you say that it's a silent warfare?
Of course it is.
Yeah.
And I call it black on black crime.
Exactly.
And I was talking one day. Black folks have what type of food?
The bottom.
The soul food.
Soul food, yeah, what they call it.
Mexican have Italian food.
Italian food.
Let me ask you this.
Mexican food.
Yeah. What food do white people have? Let me let y'all know.
Bland food.
They have nothing.
They cultivate. They got all our
They take.
They cultivate.
Everything they have, they take. You ever heard the phrase, the real McCoy?
Oh, yeah.
You know where that come from?
I do not.
It was an inventor. He was a black man. His name was McCoy.
Okay.
When they go to steal it and sell it, the first thing the white folks say is, "This the real McCoy."
Gotcha.
That's where that phrase
But
comes from.
did you also know that the Bible says that we are the salt of the earth?
You heard the T-shirt Salt Life?
I have seen it before.
It's not T-shirt,
It's like a surfer shirt.
Yeah. It's Salt Life. That's it.
Okay. I never thought of it that way, but thank you for your time.
Appreciate that.
I'm gonna hit you up though with this menu. All right. Thank you. Yeah. I think that's really good, man. Worldwide. Stuff like that, we're all over the US. So we just opened this school over here. I'm not sure how long ago.
Call them up like Saturday. This shit a piece of cake. Yeah, my bitches came from Whole Foods. Told them put on that top 3. Then bring me my house shoes. Don't make excuses, make moves. These niggas ungrateful. Gotta show them UPK rules. I'm making hits like I can't lose. They said you get on, you gon' rap.
Anyway, we out in the neighborhood trying to bring awareness. You know what I'm saying? Black blacks, we Hispanics, Native Americans, you are the true children of God, all right?
Shalom. This is to all Israelite groups and all Israelite communities and all breakoffs from One West and breakoffs from breakoffs from breakoffs from breakoffs. No matter what rainbow uniform you wear, red, white, purple and white, all white, it don't matter. You should all treat the ISUPK like your weird, misunderstood Sabbaths. You shouldn't do anything until you counsel with the ISUPK. We'll tell you when and what to eat. We'll tell you who to marry. We'll tell you who to have sex with and how. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your wives. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your kids, your brothers, your sisters, your parents, your friends, everybody. We'll tell you when and how to pray. We'll tell you how to direct your life in a way that's pleasing to the Most High God of Israel and our Black King Yahushua, a.k.a. Jesus Christ. We will be to you instead of a God. Just like the Most High told Moses in Exodus 4:16 that Aaron would be to him instead of a mouth and he would be to Aaron instead of a God, that's what we'll do for you. It is what you all need because none of you know what the fuck you are doing. I pray you understand. Shalom.
You mean everything to me because I know you mean everything to Christ. And Christ means everything to me.
And I called on the Lord. I said, "Man, Father, this is real. Will you watch over me? Will you raise them up to be strong? I'm just a man with flesh. This is what you called for in your scriptures. You said they wore studs and fringes, they got it on. You said they don't follow the law, they doing it. You said under Yahushua they ought to love one another, and they doing it.
We ready? Your name, Rankin Rich? Mapata Zabon Yahweh Rabban Yachara. Yahweh Shem Shabrakata.
Yeah, sure.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and face east. Send the prayers up. This is the Most High's prayer. Go ahead.
This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Ayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Balakavka, Taba'ah, Ratazakah, Ayah, Aisha, Ba'arataza, Kawa, Ayah, Bashamayim, Natan Lanawa, Lakam, Kal, Yawam, Wasalak Lanawa, Wawat Nawa, Kasalak Nawa, Banasaya 1, Abal, Hawashainawa, Mayan, Ra, Kanaramukan. This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kadash, Hayah, Shamka, Yahweh, Malawutka, Taba'ah, Ratazakah, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'aratazah, Kawa, Hayah, Bashamayim, Nathan Lanawa, Lakam, Kal, Yawam, Wasalak Lanawa, Kawabnawa, Kasalak Nawa, Ka'awawat Wala Dabayanawa, Banasayawan, Abal, Hawashainawa, Mayan, Kayalaka, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Wahatapa'ara, La'awalamyam, Aman.
It's the Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done.
In earth.
In earth.
As it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day.
Our daily bread.
Our daily bread.
And forgive us our debts.
And forgive us our debts.
As we forgive our debtors.
As we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not.
And lead us not
into temptation.
Into temptation.
But deliver us from evil.
But deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
For thine is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
And the glory.
Forever so be it.
Forever so be it.
This is the prayer of the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahawashah, Babakashah, Nathan Lakak, Larapa'ah, Kal Makalah, Wakal Madawa, Akak, Latahar, Altazarayim, Akak, Lahakyam, Hamatyam, Akak, Al-Rakawat, Atamala, Lagarashan, Bahasham, Yahawashah, the water Aman.
This prayer of the power in English. Yahweh in the name of Yahushua.
Yahweh in the name of Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal all manner of sickness.
Power to heal all manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
Power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out in the name of Yahushua.
To cast them out in the name of Yahushua.
Thank you so be it.
Thank you so be it.
The prayer of the blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Wa Yahushua.
Wa Yahushua.
Wa Mayak Allah.
Wa Mayak Allah.
Wa Allah Hayam.
Wa Allah Hayam.
Mataza Ba'ya.
Mataza Ba'ah.
Alawap.
Alawap.
Yahana.
Yahana.
Ha Alawapyam.
Ha Alawapyam.
Ha Saranyam.
Ha Saranyam.
Hakwatazayanyam.
Hakwatazayanyam.
Hakayawyam.
Hakayawyam.
Wa Ha'akwapyam.
Wa'akwapyam.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem.
Ba'ashem.
Yahushua.
Yahushua.
The water Aman.
The water Aman.
It's the blessings in English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahushua.
And Yahushua.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commander General Yohana.
Commander General Yohana.
The generals.
The generals.
The captains.
The captains.
The officers.
The troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh in the name of Yahushua.
Yahweh in the name of Yahushua.
Thank you so be it.
Thank you so be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Al.
Aharyam.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Isaiah. Ma'ayin. Yahweh. Aisha. Shamayam. Wa'aratazah. Al Yatan. Lamawat. Ragalka. Al Yanawam. Shamarka. Hana. La'ah. Yanawam. Wala'ah. Yayashan. Shawamar. Yasharala. Yahweh. Shamarka. Yahweh. Tazalka. Al Yad. Yamyanka. Yawamam. Hashamash. La'ah. Yakakak. Wayarak. Balayala. Yahweh. Yashamarka. Makalrad. Yashamar. Athnapashka. Yahweh. Yashamar. Taza'atka. Wabawa'aka. Ma'aita. Wa'ai. Iwalam.
This is Psalms 121 in English. I will lift up my eyes unto the hills.
I will lift up my eyes unto the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep.
he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in.
and thy coming in
From this time forth.
from this time forth
And even forevermore.
and even forevermore.
To Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al. Damayalaka.
Damayalaka.
Al Takorash.
Al Takarash.
Wa'al.
Wa'al.
Tashakwat.
Tashakwat.
Al. Kayahana.
Kayahana.
Awa Yabyaka.
Awa Yabyaka.
Yahama Yawan.
Yahama Yawan.
Wamasha Nayaka.
Wamanashiyaka.
Nashawa.
Nashawa.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al Aimaka.
Al Aimaka.
Ya'ira Yamwa.
Ya'ira Yamwa.
Sawad.
Sawad.
Waya Taya Tazawa.
Waya Tazawa.
Al Tazapang Wanyaka.
Al Tazapan Wanyaka.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakak Yadam.
Wanakayam.
Magaya.
Magaya.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Sham.
Sham.
Yasharala.
Yasharala.
Aiwad.
Aiwad.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawa Aitazawa.
Nayatazawa.
La.
La.
Yakadwa.
Yakadwa.
Al Yaka.
Al Yaka.
Barya.
Barya.
Yakara.
Yakara.
Wa. Ahawya.
Ahawya.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Wa Yashamai Alayam.
Wa Yashamai Alam.
Mawa'aba.
Mawa'aba.
Wa Hagaryam.
Wa Hagaryam.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Wa Amawan.
Wa Amawan.
Wa Amalak.
Wa Amalak.
Palashat.
Palashat.
I'm Yashabya.
I'm Yashabya.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gam Ashawar.
Gamashawar.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Imam.
Imam.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Zarawad.
Zarawad.
Labanya.
Labanya.
Lawat.
Lawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Laham.
Laham.
Kamadian.
Kamadian.
Kasa Yasara.
Kasa Yasara.
Kayabian.
Kayabian.
Banakaal.
Banakal.
Kayashwan.
Kwayashwan.
Nashamadwa.
Nashamadwa.
Ba'ayandara.
Ba'ayandara.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Daman.
Daman.
La Adama.
La Adama.
Shayatamwa.
Shayatamwa.
Nadayamawa.
Nadayamawa.
Ka'ira.
Ka'ira.
Wakazaaba.
Wakazaaba.
Wakazabak.
Wakazabak.
Wakatazamanai.
Wakatazamanai.
Kal Nasayakamwa.
Kal Nasayakamwa.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Na Yarasha.
Nara Yarasha.
Lanawa.
Lanawa.
Ah. Na'awa.
Na'awa.
Alahayam.
Alahayam.
Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Shayatamwa.
Shayatamwa.
Kal Galgala.
Kal Galgala.
Kakwash.
Kakwash.
Lapanyaraka.
Lapanyaraka.
Ka'ash.
Ka'ash.
Daba'ira.
Daba'ira.
Ya'ira.
Ya'ira.
Wakalahaba.
Wakalahaba.
Dalahat.
Dalahat.
Aryam.
Aryam.
Khan.
Khan.
Taradapma.
Taradapma.
Basa'iraka.
Basa'iraka.
Kalawam.
Kalawam.
Wayabakwashwa. Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yabashwa.
Yabashwa.
Wayabahawa.
Wayabahawa.
Ayai.
Ayai.
Wayakaparwa.
Wayakaparwa.
Wayabadwa.
Wayabadwa.
Wayadawa.
Wayadawa.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Ata.
Ata.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Labadka.
Labadka.
Al Yawan.
Al Yawan.
Al Kal Ha'aratazah.
Al Kal Ha'aratazah.
This is Psalms 83 in English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
And hold not thy peace.
And hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
For lo,
For lo,
thy enemies make a tumult.
thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
And they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said.
They have said.
Come.
Come.
And let us cut them off from being a nation.
And let us cut them off from being a nation.
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Of Moab.
Of Moab.
And the Hagarenes.
And the Hagarenes.
Gabal. And Ammon.
And Ammon.
And Amalek.
And Amalek.
The Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre.
The Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur is also joined with them.
Ashur is also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Selah.
Selah.
Do unto them. As unto the Midianites.
Do unto them as unto the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to Sisera.
As to Jabin.
As to Jabin.
At the brook of Kison.
At the brook of Kison.
Which perished at Endor.
Which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb.
Make their nobles like Oreb.
And like Zeb.
And like Zeb.
Yea.
Yea.
All their princes as Zebah.
All their princes as Zebah.
And as Zalmunna.
And as Zalmunna.
Who said. Let us take to ourselves the houses of God in possession.
Let us take to ourselves the houses of God in possession.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like the wheel.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the fire burneth the wood.
And as the flame set the mountains on fire.
And as the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them.
So persecute them
with thy tempest.
With thy tempest.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name, O Yahweh.
That they may seek thy name, O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded in trouble forever.
Let them be confounded in trouble forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame and perish.
Let them be put to shame and perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou whose name alone is Yahweh.
That thou whose name alone is Yahweh.
Art the most high over all.
Art the most high over all the earth.
All right. All right, y'all go ahead and let's have a seat. Let's get it in. Give it up for my readers, priest and officer Gadal Ahmad, and priest and officer Mapatazar. Hey, shalom, brother. How you doing? We're going to pick it up from where we left off last week. Last week we were at Numbers 33 and 52. We're going to finish up chapter 33 real quick. For anyone here in the school and anyone with questions, just let us know. This would be a real good opportunity to get your questions answered this morning, this Sabbath. And to water to the Most High for giving us another Sabbath. All right. Let's go ahead and pick it up from, we were in verse 52 is the last verse we read last week. So we're going to go ahead and pick it up from Numbers 33 and 53. Priest and Officer Gadal Ahmad will continue reading the Hebrew, and Officer Mapatazar will continue reading the English.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 33, and verse 52 in the Hebrew. Wahawa Rasha Thum Call Yasha Yashabya Ha'ara Tazah Mapana Yakam Wa'ab Thum Call Mashaka Yatham Wa'ab Call Tazala Maya Masakatam Tabadwa Wa'a Call Bama Watham Tasha Ma Yadwa.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 33, verse 53 in English. And ye shall dispossess the inhabitants of the land, and dwell therein, for I have given you the land to possess it.
Most High is the master of everything, you understand? He rules everything, he says what is. So if he says the land of Canaan is our land, then the land of Canaan is our land. You know what I'm saying? So never mind the fact that there was people there, 2 other nations there at the time. Never mind all that. All they were doing was keeping the seat warm, you know what I'm saying? Because that was the land of milk and honey, and the Lord said it belonged to us. So don't get in a debate with secular brothers over, because you know them spirits, you know them secular brothers, especially them brothers in the conscious community. They hide almost all the time, so they'll look for any reason to put down the Bible. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the main ones they love tugging at. Like, there was a people in that land before them. Why did they have the right to? What made them able to come in there and take that land? Basically, he's talking about mainly talking about the Canaanites, because he knows, even in the conscious community, they know that the Canaanites are Africans, and you know we got too many brothers that are still under that spell that we're Africans, and we're not. Totally different people, totally different spirit. Any of y'all that's been around, spent over 10 minutes around your own people, and then spent about the same 10 minutes around the Africans, see the difference. You know what I'm saying? There's people that are totally different spirit than us. Go ahead and get verse 54.
It's the book of Numbers, chapter 33, and verse 53 in the Hebrew.
Totally different spirit, of course, because we don't, you know, no matter how high we get on crack, we don't take showers putting our head under a bull, so the bull can piss on you and you can wash your face and your hair that way. Jake will get out his mind on crack like crazy, but will not do any mess like that. All right. Go ahead, Doc.
I like to say, Israelites, we like the word James. They wear sandals.
Yeah, come on. Y'all ever see them Africans in them little villages? Up there wearing warm-ups and dress shirts and loafers to go and play and shit. And they ain't got nothing to do with the fact that they supposedly ain't got a lot of money. Hell, Jake ain't got a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? We gonna make sure we ain't going out there looking like, you know what I'm saying? You was a kid in America or in the West Indies. Jake got clowned for that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, for real.
Nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you? Anyway, Salaki for that. Gadal Amar, go ahead.
Khan. Wa ha wa rashatam. Ha aratazah. Wa yasha batham. Va kaya. Lakam Nata Ya Ha'arataza La Rasha
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 33, verse 54 in English. And ye shall divide the land by lot for an inheritance among your families. And to the more ye shall give, the more inheritance. And to the fewer ye shall give, the less inheritance. Every man's inheritance shall be in the place where his lot follows. According to the tribes of your fathers ye shall inherit.
Going back to what I said a couple of minutes ago, how Jake grew up, it prepares you for life. You know what I'm saying? Because you start getting clowned over your gear because you're not dressed a certain way, you'll start making changes. You know what I'm saying? Just to get other Jakes off your case, you know what I'm saying?
What are those?
Yeah, come on. Man, look, growing up in the hood ain't the best, but it'll prepare you for life if you heed the lessons. You know what I'm saying? Y'all understand what I'm saying? You know, as the brother was saying, Africans don't have that. They put on anything. Man. Even if they got the resources and the talent to make some actual tennis shoes, which they do, still they are right in just them loafers. You know what I'm saying? Them they little church shoes. You know what I'm saying? Going out playing soccer in there. Get the hell out of here, man. All right. I'm gonna be on that all morning, man. Number 55, verse 55.
Kanada Wakan, this is the book of Numbers, chapter 33, verse 55 in the Hebrew. Wa'am, la'a, tawaraya, shawa, yasharya, hara, taza, mapan yakam, wahaya, ashar.
This the book.
Tawata Yarawa Shaham Lashakayam Basaya Nayakam Walataza Nayanam Bataza Dayakam Watazara Rawa Atha Kam Al Harataza Ashar Atam Yashabat Yam Ba.
This book of Numbers, chapter 33, verse 55 in English. But if you will not drive out the inhabitants of the land from before you, then it shall come to pass that those which ye let remain of them shall be pricks in your eyes and thorns in your sides, that shall vex you in the land wherein you dwell.
In other words, if you don't get rid of all of them now, you're going to be dealing with them the whole time there. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be coming up against you, trying to do that and this, that, and the third. No, just go on and get rid of them now. That's what the Lord is literally saying. Just go on and get rid of every one of them, kill every one of them, so you ain't got to worry about them, you know, down the road. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I know it's definitely different from what they told you in the church. The Lord is actually all right with killing if he told you to. You know what I'm saying? The scripture that they take out of context is in Exodus, where it say thou shalt not kill. When more properly translated, it's supposed to say thou shalt not murder. Ratazah, I think, is the Hebrew word that's there when you look at that scripture. It's thou shalt not murder. There's a difference between kill and murder. What is it? Any of you brothers know? Just ask Julio Fulio's killers. There's a difference. Go ahead, young man Abe.
Murder is when you plot to get somebody. When you kill somebody, it's like for self-defense or to defend yourself.
Yeah. If and most high forbid, if young man Victor there is coming after, gets drunk one day, just toe up, and decides that what he's been wanting to do in his demonic head, dealing with demons that day, is run a knife right through your chest, and you just happen to stop him and get a hold of a gun and shoot him in the head, that is you killed him. But in the law, so long as you can prove it, which as long as you got at least one witness to that, that'd be self-defense homicide, and more likely than not, you end up walking. But if he had it in his mind to kill you, all of a sudden that's premeditated murder, as the brother Charles said. And in Texas, he's looking now to save his own neck. You know what I'm saying? Because he's going to get convicted. It's just a matter of then, are you going to spend the rest of your life in prison, or we're going to put you to death? And Texas loves to kill blacks and Hispanics. So hell, they love to kill their own behind the death penalty now. It's probably more, I know they executed a brother just last month. That brother who was a rapper, and he and his cousin or friend that was there in Garland, and killed 2 white boys, robbed them for $2 or what have you. He's sitting up there trying to take the rap for his boy, and then he gets put on death row, and months before he dies, he's ready to confess that it wasn't him and this, that, and the third. They wasn't trying to hear that and killed him. You know what I'm saying? But you remember hearing about that, right?
Nah.
Oh, you don't?
Nah.
It was in the news. I forget the brother's name.
On it tonight.
Yeah, go ahead.
If I may, I always found it so ironic when Christians they would say "Thou shalt not kill," you know what I'm saying, and not explain the difference between kill and murder like we did just now. When Christians have killed more people than any other organized religion on the face of the planet. Right. When you read about the Crusades, the amount of people they murdered in the Crusades, or when they were conquering different lands and they converted different people to Catholicism or Christianity, the amount of people died then, or even slavery. Or taking over America, they used to say that it was manifest destiny. They used to argue it was God's will for them to do what they did. And thousands, millions of countless of people unalive as a result of that. But they'll tell you that's not good.
To correct what the brother said, I don't think the Crusades was Esau, but he is right on one thing though. The number one people in the world, preaching thou shalt not kill is Christians, and of course Christians are the bloodiest damn people on the planet and have been for years. You know what I'm saying? Hell, the son of Sam is a Christian, you know what I'm saying?
But Salakia, to clarify why I'm not in the Crusades, I was referring to like the Knights Templar.
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
Was it Esau? It wasn't Esau.
I'm trying to prove it, but I think we were running Europe during the Crusades. The Crusades was nothing but Christians against Muslims, basically. The Mohammedans, they were called back then, the Arabs. And I believe we were in rule for 1,000 years. We ruled Europe. That information is coming out now, and we might have been the ones running the crusade. During the Crusades. You know what I'm saying? Them more than likely were our people. I'll double check on that. I'll do homework a little deeper. But and at the time we were pushing Christianity.
Okay.
We may have been the people of the book, but we were living all wrong back then. We were pushing Christianity. But where are we now? Have we finished chapter 33 yet?
Salaki, sir, verse 56.
Verse 56, okay. Very short verse. Go ahead.
It's the book of Numbers, chapter 33, verse 56 in the Hebrew. Wahaya ka shar damaya taya laisha wa laham aisha lakam.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 33, verse 56 in English. Moreover, it shall come to pass that I shall do unto you as I thought to do unto them.
All right, let's jump over to chapter 34.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 34, verse 1 in the Hebrew.
Let's get 1 and 2.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 34, verses 1 and 2 in the Hebrew. Wayada bar Yahweh al Masha La Mar, verse 2. Tazawa Banya Yasharal Wa Mara Alaham Kaya Atam Bayam Al Parataza Kanai Za'a Ha'arataza Ashar Tapal Lakam Banakala Arataza Kanaim Lagaralataya.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 34, verse 1 and 2 in English. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 2, Command the children of Israel, and say unto them, When ye come into the land of Canaan, this is the land that shall fall unto you for an inheritance. even the land of Canaan with the coasts thereof.
Let's get verse 3 and 4.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 34, verses 3 and 4 in the Hebrew. Wahaya, Lakam, Pa'ah, Nagab, Mamad, Bar, Tazan, Al, Yadya, Adawam, Wahaya, Lakam, Gabawal, Nagab, Makwataza, Yam, Hamalak, Kwadam. Verse 4. Wanasab, Lakam, Hagabawal, Managa, Lamai La, Ikwara Bayam, Wa'aibar, Tazan, Wahaya, Tawataza, Tayawa, Managa, Lakwadash, Baranai, Wayataza, Katazar, Adar, Wa'aibar, Aitazamana.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 34, verse 3 and 4 in English. Then your south quarter shall be from the wilderness of Zin, along by the coast of Edom, and your south border shall be the outmost coast of the salt sea eastward. Verse 4. And your border shall turn from the south to the ascent of Akrabim, and pass on to Zin, and the going forth thereof shall be from the south to Kadesh Barnea, and shall go on to Hazar Adar, and pass on to Asmon.
Okay, so the Most High is basically giving you the borders of the land right here that we taking over, because we taking over. Land of Canaan is ours. Let's get 5 and 6.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 34, verses 5 and 6 in the Hebrew. Wanasab, Haga, Bawal, Maitazama, Wan, Nakal, Matazarayam, Mahayawa, Tawataza, Tayawa, Hataza, Hayam. Verse 6. Wagabawal, Yam, Wahaya, Lakam, Hayam, Hagadawal, Wagabawal, Za, Yahaya, Lakam, Gabawal, Yam.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 34, verse 5 and 6 in English. And the border shall fetch a compass from Asmon unto the river of Egypt, and the goings out of it shall be at the sea. Verse 6. And as for the western border, you shall even have the great sea for a border. This shall be your west border.
Go ahead, next verse.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 34 and verse 7 in the Hebrew. Waza, Yahaya, Lakam, Gabawal, Tazapa, Wan, Mana, Hayam, Hagadal, Tathawa, Lakam, Hara,
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 34, verse 7 in English. And this shall be your north border from the great sea. You shall point out for your mount, Hor.
Okay, so our west, north, and south border has already been established. We're going to get ready and establish the east border. Go ahead.
It's the book of Numbers, chapter 34 and verse 8 in the Hebrew. Mahar, Hahar, Tata, Awa, Labah, Kama, Wahayawa, Tawataza'a, Hagabal, Tazada.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 34, verse 8. From Mount Hor ye shall point out your border unto the entrance of Hamath, and the goings forth of the border shall be to Zedad.
Let's get 9 and 10.
Khan out of one Khan. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 34, and verse 9 and 10 in the Hebrew. Wayatazah, Hagabal, Zapa, Ran, Wahayawa, Tawataza, Tayawa, Katazar, Ayana, Za, Yahaya, Lakam, Gabawal, Tazapa 1, verse 10. Wahata, Wayatam, Lakam, La Gabawa, Wal, Quadam, Makatazar, Ayanan, Shapam.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 34, verse 9 and 10 in English. And the border shall go on to Ziphron, and the goings out of it shall be at Hazar-Enan. This shall be your north border. Verse 10. And ye shall point out your east border from Hazar-Enan to Shaphan.
Okay, we ain't got all the borders set now. Just to, Salakia, for not having a map, an ancient map, it'd be real easy to kind of show y'all. But just know that 85% of what they call the Middle East today belongs to us. You understand? A good portion of it. Because that's where the borders now. Probably none will stop us from taking all of it when Christ returns, but biblically, about 85% of what you call the Middle East today belong to Israel. Belong to the children of Israel. Good portion of it, I'll say. Try to be as accurate as possible. Let's get verse 11.
Khan out of one Khan. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 34, verse 11.
Salakia, do we have any questions online?
Khan out of one Khan, sir.
What we got?
Lami Harris is asking, any good classes on biblical Hebrew, new to Dallas, and need to tap in?
Okay, the number ought to be on the flyer. What's the brother's name?
It says Lami Harris.
Lami Harris.
I'm not sure how you pronounce it.
Okay. All right. Go to ISUPK.com. The number to the Dallas school ought to be present. Just say, give us a call, leave a message. If nobody picks up, leave a text message. Any others?
La, sir.
All right. Any in the room? Most high in Christ. All right. Let's go ahead and complete what we're doing. Where are we at now?
Verse
11.
Verse 11. This is
Let's
the book of Numbers, chapter 34, verse 11 in the Hebrew. Waya Rad, Haga Bal, Mashapam, Hara Bal, Makwa Dam, Layan, Waya Rad, Haga Bal, Wamaka Al, Kata, Yam, Kanara, Quadam.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 34, verse 11. And the coast shall go down from Shephem to Riblah on the east side of Ain, and the border shall descend and shall reach unto the side of the sea of Chinnereth eastward.
All right. Verse 12.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 34, verse 12 in the Hebrew. Waya Rad, Haga Bawal, Hayaradan, Wahayawa, Tawataza, Tayawa, Yam, Hamalak, Za'ah, Tahaya, Lakam, Hara, Tazala, Gabalatamya, Sabah,
It's the book of Numbers, chapter 34, verse 12. And the border shall go down to Jordan, and the goings out of it shall be at the salt sea. It shall be your land with the coast thereof round about.
All right. Still doing the borders right now? I'm waiting on verse 13. Go ahead and get that.
Khan out of one Khan. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 34, and verse 13 in the Hebrew. Wayatazawa, Masha, Banya, Yasharal, La Mar, Za'ah, Ha'arataza, Ashar, Tadanakawa, Bagawaral, Ashar, Tazawa, Yahweh, Latha, Latashai, Hamata Wa, Wakatazaya, Hama,
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 34, verse 13 in English. And Moses commanded the children of Israel, saying, This is the land which ye shall inherit by lot, which the Lord commanded to give unto the 9 tribes and to the half tribe.
Okay. What 9 tribes is what? Which 9 tribes were there? What they would call the north. I want y'all to name the 9 real quick. Ephraim's 1, go ahead. Issachar's 2, go ahead. Zebulun, yeah. Asher. Reuben. Simeon. Gad. Naphtali. There's one more. You're forgetting one.
Manasseh?
Simeon?
No, he named Simeon. We named Asher. I give you a hint. Cuba. Manasseh. There you go. There you go. Those are your 9 tribes. Now, what's the half tribe? It's one of them 3. Which one?
Levi?
It's Levi. There you go. Because the priests had to go everywhere.
Yeah, it's Levi.
Levi had the priesthood. They didn't have any land inheritance because everybody knew automatically that you were dealing with the mouth of the Most High when you were dealing with the Levites. For Levites, your house was their house, basically. They lived in the temple. You understand? Families or whatever, they didn't have to worry about getting food necessarily because food was always provided for them, especially the way Israel sinned. I'm surprised all the Levites weren't my size back then. Because Israel would just go to hell off. Come up there, have a sacrifice ready. You know what I'm saying? Burnt offering, will of meat, so Levi stayed full. He didn't have to starve for anything. And keep in mind, they didn't have refrigerators yet, so Levi had food. All right, we're in verse 14.
Khan out of Khan. This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 34, verse 14 in the Hebrew. Kaya, Lakwa Kawa, Mata, Banya, Hara Wabanya, Labaya, Abatam, Wama, Banya, Hagadia, Labaya, Abatam, Wakatazaya, Mata, Manasha, Lakwakawa, Nakal
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 34, verse 14 in English. For the tribe of the children of Reuben, according to the house of their fathers, and the tribe of the children of Gad, according to the house of their fathers, have received their inheritance, and half the tribe of Manasseh have received their inheritance.
All right, keep going, verse 15.
Khan out of one Khan. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 34, and verse 15 in the Hebrew. Shanya, Hamata, Wa, Wakatazaya, Hamat, Lakwakawa, Nakal Dam, Maibar, Layaradan, Yarakawa, Quadam, Mazaraka.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 34, verse 15 in English. The 2 tribes and the half tribe have received their inheritance on this side Jordan, near Jericho, eastward toward the sun rising.
All right. This is 16 and 17.
Khan out of Khan. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 34, verses 16 and 17 in the Hebrew. Wayadabar, Yahweh, Al, Masha, Lakamar, verse 17. Al, Shama, Wa, Ha'anat, Shayam, Ashar, Yanakawa, Lakam, Ha'rataza, Alaizar, Hakahan, Waya Hawashai, Ban, Nawan.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 34, verse 16 and 17 in English. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, These are the names of, verse 17, These are the names of the men which shall divide the land unto you, Eleazar the priest, and Joshua the son of Nun.
Okay, so there's 2 people we know. What tribe were they? Eleazar was what tribe?
Levi.
There you go. Eleazar was Levi. And Joshua was what tribe?
Levi as well?
La. There you go. He's Ephraim. All right, so right now you see where Levi, which today we call the Haitians, and Ephraim, which today we call the Puerto Ricans, had high standing, even back then. You know what I'm saying? Because Most High is always in perfect order. And he went to Moses. Moses then went down to Eleazar and Joshua, and then it's just going to go down the rank according to rank. You know what I'm saying? That's why you have a ranking system. ISUPK, we're true to that ranking system. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. You look at all, Salaki, if I may, you look at all the other organizations, black organizations, even brown organizations that failed. They failed because there was no order. You know what I'm saying? People could pretty much do what they want to do. You can't build a nation that way. You know what I'm saying? Rank and order has to be there. You know what I'm saying? If any work going to be done, if you're going to even have a military, if you're going to have a country at all, you have to have a military, and in the military you have to have rank and order. Go ahead.
Khan out of Khan. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 34, and verse 18 in the Hebrew. Wanashaya, Akkad, Nashaya, Akkad, Mama, Takwa, Kawa, Lana, Kal, Ha'arataza.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 34, verse 18 in English. And ye shall take one prince of every tribe to divide the land by inheritance.
All right. One prince of every tribe 12 tribes, so it's going to be one prince of every tribe. Y'all understand?
Found out of Wakanda.
Okay. All right. Let's get verse 19.
Kana Wakanda. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 34 and verse 19 in the Hebrew. Wa'al Shama Wa Ha Na Shayam Lamat Yahawada Kalab Ban Yapan.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 34, verse 19 in English. And the names of the men are these. Of the tribe of Judah, Caleb, the son of Jephunneh.
Okay, so we got Judah already up. Go ahead. Verse 20, and let's get 20 and 21.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 34, and verse 20 and 21 in the Hebrew. Walamak, Banya, Shammai Shama Wa'al, Ban, Aimaya Hawad. Verse 21. Lamak, Banyaman, Al Yadad, Ban, Kasalawan.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 34, verse 20 and 21 in English. Of the tribe of the children of Simeon, Shemuel, the son of Ammihud. Verse 21. Of the tribe of Benjamin, Eladad, the son of Shizlon.
Let's go ahead and get 22 and 23.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 34, verses 22 and 23 in the Hebrew. Walamak, Banya, Dan, Nashaya, Bakwaya, Ban, Yaga, Laya. Verse 23. Labanya, Yawasa, Lamak, Banya, Manasha, Nashaya, Kanyal, Ban, Apad.
It's the book of Numbers, chapter 34, verse 22 and 23 in the English. And the prince of the tribe of the children of Dan, Bekai, the son of Jogli. Verse 23. The prince of the children of Joseph for the tribe of the children of Manasseh, Haniel, the son of Ephod.
Just going on and on with the princes. We're going to go ahead and finish this chapter. Go ahead.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 34, and verse 24 in the Hebrew. Walamak, Banya, Aparayam, Nashaya, Kwamawal, Ban, Shapatan.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 34, verse 24 in English. And the prince of the tribe of the children of Ephraim, Chemio, the son of Shiptan.
Verse 25.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 34, and verse 25 in the Hebrew. Walamak, Banya, Zabawalan, Nashaya, Alayatazapan, Ban, Paranak.
It's the book of Numbers, chapter 34, verse 25 in English. And the prince of the tribe of the children of Zebulun, Elizaphan, the son of Parnak.
Okay. Let's go with the next one, 26 and 27.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 34, verses 26 and 27 in the Hebrew. Walamak, Banya, Yasha, Shakar, Nashaya, Palata, Yal, Ban, Aizan. Verse 27. Walasha, Banya, Ashar, Nashaya, Akaya, Hawad. Ban. Shalamaya.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 34, verse 26 and 27 in the English. And the prince of the tribe of the children of Issachar, Paltiel, the son of Azan. Verse 27. And the prince of the tribe of the children of Asher, Ahihud, the son of Shalom.
Let's go ahead and round it out. Last couple of verses.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 34, verses 28 and 29 in the Hebrew. Wala ma vanya napa talaya nashaya padaha al ban aimaya hawa. Verse 29. Al Ashar Tazawah Yahweh Lanakal Banya Yasharal Baratazah Kanaim.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 34, verse 28 and 29 in English. And the prince of the tribe of the children of Naphtali, Pedahel, the son of Ammihud. Verse 29. These are they whom the Lord commanded to divide the inheritance unto the children of Israel in the land of Canaan.
Okay, so basically Israel we done established borders, and now the inheritance is being established. You know what I'm saying? With all the tribes. We just read them pretty much all right there. All the tribes, the chief men and the princes of those tribes, all gun inheritance. Once those men know, they put that out to the rest of their tribe. You know what I'm saying? Israel was always supposed to walk as one. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference between Israel then and Israel now. Right now, even as we're coming back to our nationality, you know, our people want to walk separate from the order the Most High established. You know what I'm saying? So the work continues on. It's going to be made plain to see real soon that this is where the truth is, and this is the school the Lord set up. Go ahead.
Oh, no.
You had something to add to it?
No.
Okay. No sweat. Let's go on in and roll over to the 35th chapter.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 35 and verse 1 in the Hebrew. Wayadabar Yahweh Al Mashah Vaira Fa Mawa'ab Al Yaradan Yarakawa Mar.
It's the book of Numbers, chapter 35, verse 1 in English. And the Lord spake unto Moses in the plains of Moab by Jordan, near Jericho, saying.
Next verse.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 35, verse 2 in the Hebrew. Tazawah, Banya, Yasharal, Wanatangwa, Lawayam, Manakalat, Akazatam, Irayam, Lashabah, Wamagarash, Lairayam, Sabayabatayaham, Tabnawa, Lawayam.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 35, verse 2 in English. Command the children of Israel that they give unto the Levites of the inheritance of their possession cities to dwell in. And you shall also give unto the Levites suburbs for the cities round about them.
Okay, so the Levites, you know, got to live a little richer than everybody because, again, that's the priesthood. So their families was taken care of, you know, when they weren't in the temple, you know, their families, their wife, their children were all set up in the good spaces. You know what I'm saying? because it was their duty. That being priest of the Lord was 24-hour job for Levi back then. And it's going to be that way for all of us when Christ returns. That's going to be our job. Now, we may have menial jobs around the house, but we ain't going to have to worry about capitalism in that day. That's going to be gone. We're going to be dealing like we used to deal. Working, we did in the labor was for ourselves and our own betterment. We got to eat off the land and live off the land like we're supposed to now. Get what I'm saying? Help each other out. We knew who all our brothers were and our sisters were. You know, we don't see them on the passing day. We sure gonna see them on the high holy days and the feast days. And by high holy days, I'm including the Sabbath in that. Even though there's a Sabbath every week, but that's a high holy day. Y'all understand? Along with what we got upcoming on the 31st, we'll bring in the Feast of First Fruits. So you brothers, you young men, bring your families on the 31st. That's a Sunday. We're gonna be here. We're gonna be all here. We're gonna get a lesson in. We're gonna have food. Enjoy yourselves. All right. That's coming up on the 31st. That is next Sunday. Bring in the Feast of First Fruits. All you brothers got calendars. If you don't, let me know. But even if we were too busy to just be brotherly back then at this time, high holy days, we're gonna see all our people there. You know what I'm saying? We treated those like family reunions. You know what I'm saying? Y'all brothers were at the Lord's Passover. Y'all see how we get down. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
All right. This chapter, basically, we're going to be dealing a whole lot with, creating, Levite cities. And as soon as the Levite cities got established, the law got established. You know what I'm saying? Punishment for breaking the law was carried out. I know all you brothers was following the trial of them 4 brothers and that one sister that murdered Julio Fulio, a rapper out of Florida. And they all got punished. And one thing that stuck with me, I brung it up this past Tuesday, and it still sticks with me. That one brother, that was a good brother. You know what I'm saying? I had a good upbringing. That I forget his name, Gathright, I think it was Joel Gathright, I think it was. Yeah, light skinned brother. Good upbringing. Did had mother and father, suburban living, then gets caught up in this madness, and now he's got to spend the rest of his life in prison. So it's real now. You know what I'm saying? And in this chapter, we're going to be dealing with punishments for our people who murder. And I think it just kind of broke my heart hearing that warden on the stand, talking about sweat equity, and that you felt the same way. Hearing that when that brother sitting up there listening to how that brother, basically saying that brother is going to be, without actually saying the word, he's just basically saying this brother is going to be a good slave for the state of Florida for the rest of his life now. He had a hell of a future, and he threw it all away, and for what? To be a part of gang activity that he had nothing to do with, he was not grown up in, and all the people who he's trying to be buddies with and trying to, create brotherhood with, all of them are going to forget about him now. Can't even blame them for it, even though they played a big role. Peer pressure could be a son of a bitch now, but when I was reading over this chapter earlier in the week, I was reading this chapter, and I got to thinking about that with that brother. That's a terrible thing, and that's the future for all 4 of them now. Now, them other 3 Jakes, they were probably, you can make an argument, they were heading here anyway. Even Julio Fulio, you hate how it ended for him, but at the same time, ain't no telling how many of these he was a part of. And then, wanting to, gain further clout by trolling, dead people in the rival gang. That's never a good thing. So, at some point, you could say he was kind of asking for it, but still. To see that young brother, that light-skinned brother, you say, just literally throw his life away like that, and then hear that devil say that he's gonna be a good worker and have plenty of sweat equity. He had to say that because for his attorney, because at that point it was the punishment phase. So they were he's figuring out any way to save his life. He gets him life in prison. He saves his life basically. So, but just hearing that, it sat with me and it stuck with me ever since. I don't know how it made you feel, Brother Charles, but it sat with me. Go ahead, Brother Victor.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, if we say that it's like because of rap, that's why like people end up doing that.
We're not gonna blame rap, but we will blame the industry. It's rappers in the ISUPK. None of us are doing this kind of mess. You know what I'm saying? Y'all give it up for all these talented brothers in the ISUPK who are rappers. Some of them, like Officer Awanyala, were, in the industry. You know what I'm saying? But no, we can't blame music for this. That's going to be the knee-jerk reaction by everybody. We can't blame music for this. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, even when they do real dark music like drill rap or whatever, this is them reenacting the environment around them. They're a product of the environment around them. And then the industry as a whole is satanic as hell. But we're not gonna blame rap or art or music for that. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, good, sir. Parents.
Yeah.
Where's the father? The mother knew, fully owned, the rapper. She knew when he was there too.
Yeah. And didn't cry until it caught up with him. You know what I'm saying? And even having good parents, we just said the brother, at light skin, he had good parents, both his parents. Grew up in the suburbs. The brother had even been to Africa. Of course, he'll never see that again. The business that he was trying to start, all gone. He's now, as the warden said, good sweat equity for the state of Florida.
Big rocks and little rocks.
Yep. Making $1 something an hour, basically. Just to keep himself fed. That's a terrible trade just to try to get clout with a bunch of brothers that wasn't doing nothing what they like.
Mercy.
All right. We were on verse 5, were we not?
Verse 3, sir.
Verse 3, Salaka, go ahead.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 34, and verse 3 in the Hebrew. Wa haya lakam pa'ah nagab madabar tazan al yadya adawam wahaya lakam gabawal nagabad makwataza yam hamalak kwadam.
It's the book of Numbers, chapter 35, verse 3 in English. And the cities shall they have to dwell in, and the suburbs of them shall be there for their cattle, and their goods, and for all their beasts.
Okay, verse 4.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 34, and verse 4 in the Hebrew. Wanasab, Lakam, Hagabawal, Managab, Lamai, Al, Iquara, Vayam, Waibar, Tazana, Wahaya, Tawataza, Tayawa, Managa, Lakwadash, Baranai, Wayataza, Katazar, Adar, Wa'aibar, Aitazamana.
This is Book of Numbers, chapter 35, verse 4 in English. And the suburbs of the cities which ye shall give unto the Levites shall reach from the wall of the city and outward towards 1,000 cubits round about.
Okay, so now they're getting ready to build. They're getting ready to build their little borders now. Getting ready to build their wall. Let's get 5 and 6.
Count out of one count. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 34, in verse 5 and 6 in the Hebrew. Wanasab, Hagaba wall, my Tazamawan, Nakal, Matazarayam, Wahayawa, Tawataza Tayawa, Hayama, verse 6, Wagab Bawa, Ya Yam, Wahaya, Lakam, Hayam, Hagadawal, Wagabawal, Za, Yahaya, Lakam, Gabawal, Yam.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 35, verse 5 and 6 in English. And ye shall measure from without the city on the east side 2,000 cubits, and on the south side 2,000 cubits, and on the west side 2,000 cubits, and on the north side 2,000 cubits. And the city shall be in the midst, and this shall be to them the suburbs of the cities. Verse 6. And among the cities which ye shall give unto the Levites, there shall be 6 cities for refuge, which ye shall appoint for the manslayer, and that he may flee thither, and to them ye shall add 42 cities.
Okay. 6 cities of refuge that shall be appointed for the manslayer. Who knows what that means?
Execution?
Hmm?
It's an execution? A manslaughter?
Yeah. We're gonna do a little bit more. Go ahead.
Somebody does a judgment?
No, I don't think anyone. You mean someone who does executions? I don't think that's what it had in mind. We'll read a little bit more on it. But sounds like a prison to me. You know what I'm saying? We'll get a little bit more info on it as we go on.
The murder goes.
Say that again?
That's where the murder goes.
Yeah. All right. Because remember, all the world kind of, they took their laws from biblical laws. They're not the children, they're not the people of the book. So, of course, they're not going to keep them with 100% today. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, death here would be more swift. You know what I'm saying? Nobody would be on death row 20 years. Gotta go, right? Let's get, where are we now? Verse 7?
Come on.
Let's get 7 and 8.
Count out of one count. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 34, and verses 7 and 8 in the Hebrew.
We're in chapter 35 now, are we not?
Go.
7 and 8.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 35, and verses 7 and 8 in the Hebrew. Call, Hirayam, Ashar, Tanawa, Lawayam, Arabayam, Washaman, Ayar, Atawan, Wa'a, Maga, Rashai, Yahan. Verse 8. Wahai Rayam, Ashar, Tathnawa, Makaza, Banya, Yasha Ra, Ma'ath, Harab, Tarabawa, Wama'ath, Hama'ai, Damayatawa, Ayash, Kapaya, Nakalatawa, Ashar, Yanakalawa, Yatan, Myra Yawa, Lao Wayam.
This book of Numbers, chapter 35, verse 7 and 8 in English. So all the cities which ye shall give to the Levites shall be 48 cities. Them shall ye give of all their suburbs. Verse 8. And cities which shall give shall be of the possession of the children of Israel. From them that have many ye shall give many, but from them that have little ye shall give few. For everyone shall give one of his cities unto the Levites according to his inheritance which he inherited.
And that's why Levi was in all of Israel. You know what I'm saying? There was always a place for him no matter what. He may not have inherited any land, but he was taken care of by everyone. Levi was everywhere because Levi had to be everywhere. He was doing the duties of the priest. Okay. Any questions online? How we doing online?
Nah, sir, no questions.
How many people are joining us?
At the moment, there's one person, 2 minutes, sir.
One person?
Kind of.
Shalom to that one person. Go ahead.
Were they rolling the dice then? To resolve matters?
Casting lots, yeah. The way they saw it, wherever it landed, that was of the Most High. And belief in the Most High will have you doing that. It's not bugged out. I mean, don't pick up a pair of dice today and expecting to roll 7-11s every time you roll. But if you believe in the Most High, if the priests weren't sure of anything, that was their way of knowing that the Lord sent them there. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have dotted numbers like dice today, but the priest knew the motion. Basically, if it landed a certain way, if it landed on a certain image or what have you. But yeah, casting lots, your lots were your dice. That was your Urim and your Thummim back then. All right. Let's get 9 and 10.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 35, and verse 9 and 10 in the Hebrew. Wayadabar, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, Lamar, verse 10. Dabar, Al, Banya, Yasharal, Wamarath, Alaham, Kaya, Atam, Ibarayam, Hayaradan, Aratazah, Canaan.
This book of Numbers, chapter 35, verse 9 and 10 in English. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 10, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When ye be come over Jordan into the land of Canaan.
Verse 11.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 35, verse 11 in the Hebrew. Wahakwa ra yatam, lakam, irayam, iraya, makwa la, tahaya yan, lakam, wanasa, shama, ratazaka, maaka, Napash, Bashal Law,
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 35, verse 11. Then ye shall appoint you cities to be cities of refuge for you, that the slayer may flee thither, which killeth any person at unawares.
In other words, the refuge is where you were supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? So ultimately, the slayer is going to end up in what would equate to prison now, which is where they're supposed to be until judgment. You know what I'm saying? Like today, you kill somebody, police come and arrest you, and you'll sit in jail normally with no bond if you're on trial for murder. You ain't gonna really be bonded for that. And then at your trial, they decide whether you spend the rest of your life in prison or you get killed right there. During this time, there was no life in prison. You kill, you would be killed. You know what I'm saying? Because that's unlawful. To kill your brother without cause. So you were going to be killed. The refuge was for you and your families because none of y'all were supposed to approach a manslayer. You know what I'm saying? This man had already shown you he'll kill his brother. Don't you be the next brother he killed. But he's marked and his time is running short. Because when he's caught, he's going to be brought to judgment and then he's going to be killed. As it should be. You kill nobody without cause, you deserve to die. Especially among our people. Our people who, the badasses who want to be in gangs but only want to kill their own people. I don't think much of it. And then who started the snitching code on the streets? The snitching code. You commit a crime and nobody's supposed to tell on you. Yeah. They got it. They got the whole thing wrong to begin with. The snitches and the rats were only the people trying to get time off their sentence, giving you up. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord tells you, if you see somebody being murdered, you're supposed to tell it. You know what I'm saying? Hold where you at and give me Leviticus 5:1. You commanded by God. You seen some guy acting nuts, and he's shooting incoherently, and one of his bullets just happens to go into a chest of a 2 or 3 year old baby, and again the baby dies. You supposed to sit on that? Even if it's not your kid, that's pretty screwed up. You know what I'm saying? And imagine the culture on the streets now is they don't want you to turn in whoever did it. What did the Lord say though? Go ahead.
This is the book of Leviticus chapter 5 verse 1. And if a soul sin and hear the voice of swearing, and is a witness whether he has seen or known of it, if he do not utter it, then he shall bear his iniquity.
Say that part again. If he do not utter it.
If he do not utter it, then he shall bear his iniquity.
You seen somebody sinning. You supposed to tell it, according to the Lord. Now, I can almost see them on the streets. This brother's this brother done killed somebody. Esau catch him, and instead of life, he's doing less time than that because he told it on the guy who had the trap house down the way. I mean, I guess I understand feeling some type of way about that, but let's pull a difference right now between snitching and obeying the Lord. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to let somebody know, hey, we got a killer, we got a dealer, we got a pimp in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Supposed to let somebody know that. You're supposed to utter that. Otherwise, according to that scripture, you're kind of co-party to everything he did. It's almost like you did it. Go ahead.
I I had a question. So let's say we see, like, let's see there's a shootout and then somebody gets killed. We should call like the police and all that.
I'm not saying you have to go immediately to the police, but if 12 come to you and ask you, did you see anything, cooperate. I mean, it sucks you have to go to another nation, but the Edomites basically do that. If you go to the police, even if it's a Jake officer, you still helping Esau's police force, but still, that's what you got right now. That's being in captivity right now.
So that's on any crime. If we see somebody steal, then the cops come to us and ask them to do better.
Come.
Tell them. It's not wrong.
That's not wrong. Forget what Pookie and Joe Blow down the street are saying. Let them say whatever they gonna say. Nobody has a right to be a low down dirty criminal. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, brother.
Just as the nation of Israel is supposed to be in rulership, we will be putting that judgment in on people that are doing the murder.
Oh yeah.
Killing.
What?
So we will be doing that judgment, and when brother sees that happen, you have to report it to the ones in leadership.
Absolutely. When we're in rulership again, it ain't gonna be crazy like it is now. It's gonna be more of a righteous kingdom. But if somebody does go off, somebody's living unlawfully, you're supposed to let the priest know. They would be the proper authorities. The Israelite priests got more honor than the police or law enforcement.
Right.
So because when we get the kingdom again, the priests are going to be incorruptible in that day. And of course, Esau's whether it's the police, the marshals, the feds, whoever, the sheriff's department, all of them are corrupt. You know what I'm saying? They're not serving our people with all this they're doing. Otherwise, it wouldn't be nearly as much madness. Forget about the drug dealers. Well, how did the drugs get here? Joe Blow in the hood he ain't bringing it in. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just me. The heart of the matter, arresting a bunch of dealers going out there, ignorant as they are, being foolish and stupid, destroying their own people, putting all them in jail ain't solving the problem. They'll just get other dealers. Most of them dealers work for the cops anyway. You know what I'm saying? But how do you get the drugs to stop coming? That's what I'm saying. So-called black leaders, the absolute worst. Can't get worse leaders than what we've had in the last 100 years. I don't care who you start. Throw Martin Luther King's name in there all you want. He's a terrible black leader too.
Right.
For even letting it in our neighborhoods. Turning a blind eye or doing like I know Al Sharpton took money. I know brothers like him get paid off to to sit on things because he's a whore. You know what I'm saying? Commander Jerry Hunter told you these black and brown leaders we got nothing but prostitutes. They will take payoffs. They will. That's why it killed me when they had that little Action Network thing going about a month or two ago, and Sharpton had the nerve to call a brother an agent just because he got up and was talking about reparations and don't vote for anybody that ain't made reparations. And of course, Sharpton's people couldn't wait to take the mic from him, and then Sharpton was talking noise about it, couldn't wait to verbally kick him in the crotch, just for saying what, all of Jake is talking about. But remember now, while Sharpton's calling that brother an agent, we happen to know he's a CI informant. These are facts. Anyone can look this up. Al Sharpton is a CI informant, is a confidential informant. He's the agent. Got the nerve calling somebody else an agent. Boy, I tell you, black leaders are the absolute worst.
Absolutely.
Just for letting the drugs in our neighborhood. They should have fought Esau tooth and nail on that when Nixon first started bringing heroin in. I gotta stop myself from running off on such a tangent like that. Where are we now?
Verse 9. Sir.
We're at verse 9. Let's get 9 and now we read 9 and 10. Give me verse
12. Verse 12.
Say that again?
Verse 12.
Verse 12. All right, let's get 12.
Right. This is the book of
Got
Numbers.
about 5 more minutes, so go ahead and knock it on out. Let's get verse 12.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 35 and verse 12 in the Hebrew. Waha Yahweh Lakam Hai Rayam Lama Kwala Maga Al Wala'a Yamawa Haratazaka I Madwa La Panya Haida Lama Shapa.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 35, verse 12 in the English. And they shall be unto you cities for refuge from the avenger, that the manslayer die not, until he stand before the congregation in judgment.
Ultimately, he's going to die, only he's going to be put to death righteously. That's why he's saying the manslayer should not die not. In other words, don't kill him before his trial, his tribunal, or however it was done back then. 13 and 14.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 35, verses 13 and 14 in the Hebrew. Waha'ira Yam Ashar Tatanawa Shasha Iraya Makwala Tahaya Yan Lakam, verse 14. Shalash Hirayam Tatanawa Ma'ai Bar Layaradan Wa Shalash Hirayam Tatanawa Barataza Kanaan Iraya Makwala Tahaya Yan.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 35, verse 13 and 14. And they shall be unto you cities for refuge from the verse 13. And these cities which ye shall give, 6 cities shall ye have for refuge. Verse 14. And ye shall give 3 cities on this site, Jordan, and 3 cities shall ye give in the hand of Canaan, which shall be cities of refuge.
All right, let's get the next verse.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 35, and verse 15 in the Hebrew. Labanya Yasharal Wala Gar Walatawa Shab Batawakam Tahaya Yan Shashar Hirayam Ha'al Lamakwala Lana Wasa Shama Kal Maka Napash Bashal La.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 35, verse 15 in the English. These 6 cities shall be a refuge, both for the children of Israel and for the stranger, and for the sojourner among them, that everyone that killeth any person unawares may flee thither.
Let's wrap it up with 16 and 17 for the day.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 35, verses 16 and 17 in the Hebrew. Wa'am Bakal Ya Barazal Hakahan Waya Ma Ratazaka, Hawa, Mawa, Yawama, Haratazaka. Verse 17. Wa'am, Ban, Yada, Ashar, Yamawa, Ba, Haka, Hawa, Wayama, Ratazaka, Hawa, Mawa, Yawama, Haratazak.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 35, verse 16 and 17 in English. And if he smite him with an instrument of iron, so that he die, he is a murderer. The murderer shall surely be put to death. Verse 17. And if he smite him with throwing a stone, wherewith he may die, and he die, he is a murderer. The murderer shall surely be put to death.
Thou shalt not murder. Understand? So all they trying to let you know, thou shalt not murder. Levitical law is being established right here in chapter 35, and we'll get more on that next Sabbath. Any questions from the audience? Anybody in the school? Any other questions, comments, concerns?
Nah, sir, nothing online.
All right then. The water for y'all joining us this Sabbath. We're gonna go ahead and pray out. Remember, Feast of First Fruits is next Sunday. We'll get that started at 7 p.m. then. Anybody got any questions, y'all let me hear from you. As far as the Feast of First Fruits, coming in. We're going to have a bomb lesson that day. Officer at the lumberyard is already getting it prepared. Keep paying your tithes and your goodwill offerings. Get in young man Victor's spirit. Y'all give it up for him again. Helping the brothers in Cuba. But stay in that spirit and keep thirsting for this word. Y'all doing an excellent job. Every one of you brothers in the ISUPK. I'm going to go ahead and pray out at this time. Do it again next week.
The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kadash, Ayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakavka, Taba'ah, Ratazaka, Ayah, Aisha, Ba'arataza, Kawa, Ayah, Bashamayim, Natan Lanawa, La'akam, Kal Yawam, Wasalak Lanawa, Kawaf Nawa, Kasalak Nawa, Kawaf Yanawa, Wala'a, Dabaya Nawa, Banasaya Wan, Abal, Hawashai Nawa, Maya Rai, Kayalaka, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Wahata Pa'arat, Awalamyam, Aman.
This is the Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever so be. This is the prayer of the blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh, Wa Yahweh Shah, Wa Mayak Kala, Wa Alahayim, Matazabaya, Alawak, Yahana, Ha'alawapiam, Hasaranyam, Hakatazanyanyam, Hakayayawyam, Wa Ha'akwatyam, Yahweh,
Bahashem.
Yahushua.
Yahushua.
The Wada Aman.
The Wada Aman.
It's the blessings in English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahushua.
And Yahushua.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
The Commanding General Yohana.
Commanding General Yohana.
The generals.
The generals.
The captains.
The captains.
The officers.
The officers.
The troopers.
The troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh in the name of Yahushua.
Yahweh in the name of Yahushua.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it.
Prayer to the power. This is the prayer to the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashem.
Bahashem.
Yahushua.
Yahushua.
Babakashah.
Babakashah.
Natan Lanawa.
Natan Lanawa.
Bakak.
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 Lara Pa'ah.
Lara Pa'ah.
Kal Makala.
Kal Makala.
Wakal Madawa.
Wakal Madawa.
Akak.
Akak.
Latahar.
Latahar.
Hamatazarayam.
Matazarayam.
Bakak.
Bakak.
Lahakim.
Lahakim.
Hamatyam.
Hamatyam.
Bakak.
Bakak.
Al Rakawa.
Rakawa.
Hatamala.
Hatamala.
Lagarashan.
Lagarashan.
Mahasham.
Mahasham.
Yahushua.
Yahushua.
The Wada Aman.
The Wada Aman.
It's the power. This the prayer to the power in English. Yahweh in the name of Yahushua.
Yahweh in the name of Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal all manner of sickness.
The power to heal all manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out in the name of Yahushua.
To cast them out in the name of Yahushua.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it. All right. This concludes the Sabbath service. See you next Sabbath. Shalom.